Hello again, this is Professor Bright, and we're currently at Guider's Morn in the Sunless Sea. And we're going to be leaving, because last episode, we killed a bunch of people. So best not to stick around, I think. We're just going to go off at full speed. Now, let's see. I think we're going to head north first. Because we did pick up that information for the Oh, hello. Got a pirate. I'm thinking we might have to solve that little problem. Let's put it that way. I'm a violent captain. Just extremely violent. But he might have good stuff, so you know. Plus he's a pirate, I mean, you know, if he didn't want to get shot at, he wouldn't have been a pirate. Why is that? There's a arrow over my deck weapon. I don't know why that is. Because I mean, because I haven't targeted them. Oh, hello. They're firing at me. I'd love to know why there's that little... Why can't I shoot at them? Okay, I guess I just didn't have them selected as a target. Let's get around the back where they can't... Oh, yep, they can still shoot at me. Maybe from behind they can't shoot at me? Yeah. As long as I stay behind them, I'm fine. I'm guessing their firing arc is sort of like mine. So you see, I can actually turn. And it shouldn't be more than 2 more shots. Boom. And one last. Go. Go, 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 go. Yeah. And we are looting that. Get a cache of curiosities. And fuel. Excellent. New total is 5. Okay, so we burned a lot of fuel doing that. And you know what? I'm just not going to deal with that pirate frigate. I'm just going to go my way all the way up to Venderbight, go back to London, and turn in that strategic information. Okay. There's a light ship. Where are we? Alright, so we're around Macy's Shaft. And... let's give the all clear. You know what, actually we're gonna hide the officers. And we discovered Hunter's Keep. Cool. Which is the place we can dock and get a port report, presumably from. Alright, so let's go on up. Also might want to pick up more fuel. Because 4 barrels of fuel. I started with 10. I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's dock at Hunter's Keep. And Hunter's Keep is a hump of dark rock swathed in mist, like 100 other Untersee islands. You stand... Oh. Hump of dark rock swathed in mist, like 100 other Untersee islands. But here's a grand house, windows aglow, lawns impossibly green and lush in the false starlight, raked gravel paths. You stand on the dock as the sea nudges the ship's sides. An unexpectedly warm breeze carries the faintest trace of lavender. Okay, so we could present ourselves to the house. We could walk in the gardens, taking a couple of burly sailors with me, just in case. I could reconnoiter the island, which sounds like a thing to do. Unlocked with no more than 0 port report, so presumably this gets me a report. Yeah, it does. Plunging cliffs, soft green lawns, a well tucked away in a fold of the grounds. Anything else? Ships rarely come here. Nothing changes, even the weather. The house is the heart of the isle. The house and the sisters. But the Admiralty may be happy to know that nothing's changed, at least. Okay. Do we want to spy on them? I mean, we have a 75% chance of success to spy on some people who are stuck on an island all by themselves. That is kind of suspicious. Let's do a little spying. Alright. This place may not be as simple as it seems. I'm pretty sure it's not as simple as it seems, just given the location and the like. You peer through a half-open French window into a grand parlor, grand in size, if a little reduced in style by dust and neglect. A dark-haired, pale-skinned young woman bends earnestly over a piano keyboard. Another, fair-haired but unmistakably her sister, sprawls on the sofa with a book. A third sits by the fireplace, staring sorrowfully into the embers. "Soon," she says, and the piano music falters and stops, "we'll go hungry, and then the end will come. For me, but not for you." The pianist raises her eyes from the keyboard. "Hush, if we don't speak of it." She frowns. "Has she seen you at the window?" You withdraw. Okay, that's... Interesting. Apparently I know something of Hunter's Keep now. I'm not sure that I do. Well, let's present ourselves to the home. Knock and enter. A maid with smoldering topaz eyes shows you into the parlor where 3 young women wait. "A visitor," the youngest cries. The next youngest chuckles. The eldest sighs. "Do excuse the indecorum," she says. "Visitors are rare. You are very welcome. I'm Cynthia, the noisy one is Phoebe, and the cheerful one is Lucy. You are in good time for lunch. Will you join us?" See, I'm thinking this implies that I'm going to get eaten. I'm not very comfortable with this place. And yes, I do go directly to cannibalism with this place because it's Fallen London. It's just that kind of a place. We could luncheon with Cynthia, Lucy, or Phoebe. And we don't have it. We don't have any news. I guess we traded it with those guys at the lightship. Melancholy, pensive, occasionally dramatic. Sunny, restless, prone to giggles. I don't trust that. Phoebe is soft voice, watchful, unpredictable. So really it's drama or unpredictability that I'm debating between. I'll go with Cynthia. I like the name better than Phoebe. Okay, Cynthia is the eldest, melancholy, pensive, occasionally dramatic. Cynthia grasps your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems that you are sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to a story of a murder. An axe, a net, blood on scented water. "Another chop?" Cynthia asks. "You've barely touched your food. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry." Good. Yay. Okay, I think I'm thinking maybe we leave. Okay. I'm now acquainted with the Sisters of Hunter's Keep. I kind of wish I wasn't. And apparently I have the Gods of the Z, Salt's attention quality is now exclamation point. Cool. So, gods are watching. Nice. Iron remains unchanged, which is... Iron. Destroy! Increases the damage your attacks do. Okay. I've got a Tale of Terror. I've gained terror. I've also gained supplies, though, so won't starve. Ship will stop working, because we're running out of fuel, but we won't starve right away. No shops here. And was there anything else I could do? They're not receiving visitors. Well, let's see what the story says. The parlor is empty. Where are the sisters? The maid makes it clear through a series of unwelcoming growls that Phoebe, Lucy, and Cynthia are all 3 indisposed. No lunch today, apparently. Okay. Well, I'm assuming there's not a shipyard. Yeah, I assumed that. Wanted to check, just in case. You never know, the 3 sisters might have a huge shipbuilding industry. Okay, so let's go off. We're going to head north. North and further north. I would really like more... Oh, never mind. I was going to say I really would like more sound than just the horrible sound of water dripping. And then this music comes on. It's lovely. And bats attacking me. firing cannons into swarms of bats. The most effective solution. And, okay, let's gather up those corpses. Or dispose of them. Oh, that'll slightly reduce terror. We're not that terrified. 6 out of, I'm assuming, 100. Let's gather up the corpses. A little more terror, and gained more supplies. Very nice. Give the all clear. I'm not gonna go over towards that light ship because I'm kind of on a mission. Oh, I've discovered flocks of bats outside the tomb colonies. Shot them. Discovered a lot of places. Horniman's Stag and Tanachuk. Okay, there's Stag on the left, Chook on the right, and some kind of port in the upper left. I'm gonna bet, yeah, Venderbight. Okay, let's get in there. Maybe buy some fuel, because I'm running low on that. Okay. 2 barrels left, and we are at Venderbight. Trouble with tomb colonists. They seem to have a few troubles. They seem to be a mummy. I'm not okay with that. But, okay. You've brought this decaying emigrant north. Now what? An absent friend. It is everything I imagined, he tells you breathlessly, but there's someone missing. Please, bring her to me. Go on. She went off to the Mangrove College. She needed to get out of London, but Venderbight is just as safe as the college, and I'll wager she's bored of mud by now. Okay, so I'm looking for the shady sort in the Mangrove College, somewhere in the south of the Untersee. I like how it's very descriptive. Somewhere south. Here. But we lost a tomb colonist, and we're bringing a shady sort. No, that's just the mission. Just what precisely is their problem? Alright, let's continue. The tomb colony of Venderbight. Well, I could get wine here. I need 50 echoes. That's not going to happen for a while. Oh, although, let me see. Shops. If I remember right, I have mushroom wine, and I can sell it for a profit. Neat. Alright. And I could actually buy fuel for 20. I think it was cheaper back over at London. I have an excess of supplies, so let's sell a few and buy another thing of fuel. And then go back to the story part. Oh, because I need to have Terror 25. I wanted the wine. Oh well. We can explore. Visit the first curator. Z Captains. The first curator gives audience. The first curator is responsible for the preservation of the tomb colonies. It has been here much longer than London? Like all of the oldest tomb colonists? Okay. We're past binary gender over in Fallen London. Very progressive society. Oof. Well. But even tomb colonists dissolve in the end. Its time is close. Okay, what's its... I think this is like its last request, I guess? Continue. The first curator's manse. Like a mansion? Well, no more light, the obsequious steward cautions you. The curator is terribly afraid of moths. He opens the door, and you step into near darkness. A pair of luminous lamplighter bees buzz in a latticed ivory tube. The latticed ivory tube? There is no other source of light. A bandaged shape, no larger than a child, lies crumpled on a couch. It lifts its head with obvious effort. It takes several seconds for you to distinguish its voice from the soft buzz of the bees. Okay, ooh, I can ask about things. I always like asking. One hears the name whispered here and there in the arcades of Venderbight. Ask about the Grand Sanatorium. Okay. It's been a while since I played Fallen London. Let's get up on the lore. or get caught up on the lore. Oh, Silkskin, you don't want to know. The chuckling becomes a cough. We don't die here below. Not unless we go to Z. Thanks. So we needed something else. Somewhere to end. This is a very nice place. Let's listen to what this guy wants. Then maybe we leave. Maybe we just go. Maybe we just ignore the request and leave. Alright. Z-Captain, Silkskin, not much left of me. I will go into the Grand Sanatorium. Bring me colors. 7 colors. Pay well. 7 colors? Cosmogone? Irigo? Pelican? Steward has list. Find them here and there across the wide black Z. Those aren't colors. Because I'm pretty sure they're not colors. Oh, it would be very, very cruel not to. Accept the commission. Thank you. This poor flesh thirsts for colors. It collapses, rustling back onto the couch. Even the effort of speaking seems to have diminished it a little. The audience is over. As the door opens, it shrinks from the finger of light that reaches across the floor. Outside, the obsequious steward nods. The book? Yes, the book. He hands you a slim, illustrated volume. The curator is old as dust. We will all be grateful if you do it this one last favor. I now have several things. Looks like they're all pages from the Neathbow, and the Neathbow itself. Oh, like a rainbow. Yeah. Okay. The Neathbow, a book for children. One page is devoted to each of the colors of the Neath, which are not found on the surface. Return to the curator with each of the 7 impossible colors in hand. The book's pages give you clues, but you'll need to seek far ports. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that with so very, very little fuel. But let's see what we got. Pelican. P drowns in Pelican, the color of the deepest Z. Someone has scrawled in the margin, beyond the gate there is a sea more sunless. Okay. As for Irigo, no one remembers why. Irigo colors the forgotten corners of home. Behind your mirror, V names Virik, the color of shallow sleep. V marks violent. When blood is shed in a spired place, violent ink is employed for the most desperate treaties. A wakes up Apossian? Okay. The blue of memory and brightest coral. Nebo. G is lost in Gant, which remains when all other colors are eaten. Gant can be found where shadows are myriad. When colors are eaten? Okay. Yes, this seems like a very safe and typical quest that you would find in a lot of... And Cosmogone just does... Nope. I'm rolling over it. Not getting anything from it. It's probably in my hold. Cosmogone. Sea lights Cosmogone. The color of remembered suns. The fecund, the fetid, the fungal. These flourish in the glow of Cosmogone. I'm not convinced that these are words. You just made them up. And let's explore Venderbight. Here they favor candlelight over gaslight. The shadows are swagged like cobwebs. Guy's got that swagger. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture, until they laugh or cough. One building in 3 seems abandoned. Okay, let's continue. Monumental ruins. The builders of this place worked with great slabs of Neathwall stone, carved with blank-eyed, unsmiling faces and blocky, stoic serpents. All right, we can go on a picnic. No. Sorry. This is not the sort of place I want to go on a picnic. Look at that description. Creepers climb the shattered pyramid. An owl blinks at you from an idol's mouth. In the undergrowth, a cave lizard munches decorously on a white cricket. This place seems peaceful. Yeah, rest a while there. Other option uses my mirror's quality, which I think is the one I have extra points on. Just double. Yeah, I've got 50. And that just makes it a chancy challenge. The Neath is rarely gentle. Treat this place as enemy territory. Yep, sounds right to me. Ooh, got a treasure. You are not the first to come here. Someone's left a long oak casket under a carpet of creepers. Cool, succeeded. What's in the grate? Is that the mark of the Iron Republic, Hell's client state? Yep. Okay. Oh, fuel! Waxy white lumps, sheen like a paraffin. Or like paraffin. Hell droppings, the bosun opines. Don't know what they're made of, but they'll burn long and steady. Better than coke much. Hell droppings. Better than coke. Good to know. That's 7 fuel. Cool, so I'm actually presumably pretty good on fuel for a while. And see, is there anything else I can do? I already visited them. Gather gossip. Cool, got a port report. Who's plotting what out in the tomb colonies? Along the coasts of the Untersee, it's remarkably hard to die. The decrepit and nearly dead who leave London become tomb colonists and settle here in bandaged peace. But they don't give up their ties to home, or their politics. You gather a haul of complex clues, enough to keep your contacts in London interested. Got a port report. Neat. And was that all? Yeah, because we can go back to the curator. I don't think I'm going to do that. Provide what I've promised. Oh, so like turn in for that job that the one tomb colonist gave us. Not really liking the way he's staring at me. Perhaps not. We shopped earlier. Let's see what we can get. Can't buy anything there. I can actually sell my recent news for like 10 echoes. Good to know.